Say something.
What?
It's going to be raining and you're wearing a white dress.
Fuck.
What's up, YouTube? Graver here, along with Arlene, and we are here finally doing another prop build. Well, I did my live stream prop build, but this is a, I guess, official recorded prop build.
With my assistance.
Yes. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a tool roll for some medieval prop Thieves Tools that I got from my friend Sam, who runs and operates 26 Forge Works, and link will be down in the description below, not only for the tool set, but for his shop and website as well. He's a blacksmith. He does really quality work, which I'm sure I'm going to be mentioning a lot as I'm showcasing the tools. What we're going to be doing is we're making a tool roll that, because I've been enjoying Sea of Thieves, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And the first time I saw Sam post a picture of these things, the first thing that came into my head was, wow, that looks really piratey. So
Yep.
I decided to go with Sea of Thieves theme, and we're going to be making a tool roll out of this faux leather I found at Joann's. I got a buttload of it, which you will see momentarily.
A lot.
Yes, I got a lot, as you can see here. This is only some of it, but we're going to be doing well, not me.
He will be assisting me in actually creating the full wrap. We're going to make individual pockets for each of the tools, and then have it so that it'll nicely roll up and tie off, so you can stuff it on whatever your tool belt is for, whether you're going to...
You can shove it in a satchel, tuck it in a tool, tuck it in a belt, but...
honestly... It'll look fantastic for, say you're going to like a Renaissance fair and you want to do more of a pirate theme. Mm-hmm. This would be just a really great accessory to have.
Mm-hmm. Or, as Sam kind of originally designed this for, if you do Dungeons and Dragons or something along those lines, and you play with accessories for your characters, if you happen to run a thief or a rogue or assassin, this would be a great accessory to have along with that. And he also does sell his own tool roll with it, but that's more of a canvas.
Someone wanted to be extra.
That's more of
for
a
once,
canvassy
not me.
thing. Yes. Yes, I was the ambitious one for a change. But let's go to the workbench and let's show you what these tools actually do look like. All right, so this is the toolkit from 26 Forge Works, which is my friend Sam's company. Go check them out. Link will be in the description down below, along with a link to this particular kit if you wish to purchase it. The kit comes with this: a vial of oil, which is sealed, so you don't have to worry about it leaking, although it is glass, so you may want to be careful with it. It comes with a hook, a knife that isn't sharp, so again, no worries, but it is... Everything is hand forged, and it is meant to look like this. He does leave the scale on, and he seals it like this to make it look that much more authentic. So now the hooks are sharp, so you do have to be careful with that. He does blunt them, but again, be careful. These are still props. These are not actual thieves tools, so please, for the love of God, don't be stupids. You also get a hook with some hemp rope, which is really nice because this also is really actually useful for if you drop something or need to get a wire from the back of something, loop it around.
You said as if you know from experience.
I have done that before, but mine's been twine and paper clips. So at least now I have something a little bit more functional.
There you go.
You have this pick, which I believe is the first part of, or at least one half of the lockpick set. This for going pokey pokey.
I'm over here, if you didn't know what he was pointing at.
Yes, pokey pokey. And then you have the other half of the lockpick. And I really have to say the quality of work on this is really good. The twists in the metal that he forges in are really well done, very tight. Everything is forged straight and true, and I gotta say, the quality of work that Sam does is honest to God phenomenal, and I really recommend you guys go check this all out. The kit itself is actually very, very affordable. I believe, if I remember correctly, this cost me only $30. Now, think of that for 1 second. These are all hand forged, sealed to look authentic for $30. That's really hard to come by. So I definitely suggest go check out his shop, go show Sam some love. And what we will be using again for the tool roll is going to be this. And the reason I chose this, I figured it looked like a nice, thank you, it's the closest I could get to a really good leather, because again, it has like the inside of it is just that very natural looking fiber. So I figured if I'm going to do a prop, might as well do it right. So we are going to be cutting this out. I think we measured it out 18 inches by 15 inches. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
And we will start working on the toolkit.
Now, many of you may be wondering, why the hell is Arlene here? Because this isn't cosplay related. What does he need her for? Well, because I'm the sewer out of the two of us, and I'm going to show him how to use a sewing awl. Because when it comes to thick fabrics like this, don't break your damn sewing machine or kill your hand trying to put a flimsy little needle through this. Now, yes, they do have tougher needles that you can put in the machines for it, but I feel like if we're going to do this authentic, we're going to do this authentic with a sewing awl. So that's why I'm here.
Yes.
To do
19 by 18.
Thank you. Thank you. First and foremost, as I said in my earlier Starfire outfit video, a good pair of scissors goes a long way. You walk into Joanne Fabrics and you're like, why is just a regular pair of scissors so goddamn expensive? It is worth it. I promise you. This is not an endorsement. It is literally just, it makes life so much easier. So because this is going to be, doesn't need to be perfect, we're just going to kind of cut along about the approximate measurements. Mike's kind of in the way, but
Also, this is a good reason to have a cutting mat, because it gives you measurements and stuff, and you can line up and just kind of go for it from there.
alright. So I'm just going to do a rough cut along the edge. Don't need to be super duper accurate. Just want to get off this weird, oddly colored trim.
Also, I apologize now in advance for any weird humming in the background. It is like,
It's 100 degrees out.
yeah, it's hot, it's Jersey, and the shop ain't air conditioned.
Nope.
We need fans or we gonna die.
Sorry, Mark. Sylvia. Yeah.
Now, we said 19 by 18.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did. I figured.
There's the 19 mark.
Okay.
I just have a horrible memory today. I'm going to blame the heat for everything.
See, I assumed it was just because there was going to be like flap over or something, but apparently not.
No, I'm just. It's been a week.
Oh, you know what you could do?
What could I do?
You could just do this straight, and then we can use this to tie it together when
Ha-ha!
it rolls. See?
Happy little accidents. They happen all the time. Just keep your eyes open for them.
If you want, we can even start making a game out of this. When we have a happy little accident, just put the time code and found the Bob Ross.
It's like how when my friend plays Find the Minion
Exactly.
in my videos. Yeah, I have a black cat named Minion, and one of my friends that watches these you know who you are, loves to point out and text me, oh, you just posted another video, Minion has showed up at this time marker. It's cute. Alright. And then I just gotta cut this bad boy in half. Yeah. Alright. It's a little bit bigger than we need, but that is always more than fine. You can always cut away. You can never add on.
Don't forget to check out 26forageworks.com for this set and many other cool things by my friend Sam.
All of the plugs. All of the plugs.
All the plugs. I'm hoping one of these plugs would actually work for a friend for a change.
Well, I told you when I went to Comic-Con last year, a whole bunch of like kids were like, "Wait, that's a Nerf blaster?" Because as Harley Quinn, I had my beautiful gun that you made me for my birthday, and you know, I was very happy enough to take some of his business cards with me and hand them out to a few people. I don't know if they ever actually subscribed at all. If you were one of those people, please let us know. That'd be pretty awesome. All right, so but there's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, got like you don't have any chalk, do you?
Chalk? Kids might. Hold on. I have pretty good hand
I know, but I need it like from beginning to end. So I follow the instructions per the packaging on the awl, and so what I'm going to be doing is called a lock stitch. Now you want to make sure that this is pulled as tight as you can get it, and then now this is the hard part. I have very minimal arm strength, but we're going to try our best here. Just
please don't sew my finger.
Your finger is so far away from this thread, you'll be fine. It's so hard if it's not like taut. You know what? We're just gonna cut off a little off the sides. That's why you put a little extra.
There you go.
You literally can't do this because there's no tension on this side.
Here.
That works. There we go. So, puncture it all the way through. You take the excess thread, pull it all the way through. Now what you want to do is keep pulling this thread until it's the entire length, as it peels off some of the wax on it. Until we're the entire length plus a little extra for over here. And then we pull. And then onto the next stitch. Try and keep it about the same distance from the top of the seam, and then just going to slow, like puncture it all the way through, pull back just enough so that you get this little loop forming. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I push the needle through, push it back a little bit so it creates this little loop, and then we're going to take this string, put it through that hole, pull it, and then pull the needle back down through, and then go to the next hole.
Okay, since you now are aware of how to do a lock stitch, we'll most probably either fast forward this part or just skip to the end of it, because I'm most probably gonna have to take a lot of breaks because I'm actually losing feeling in my thumbs.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh my. Alright, so we are on the last stitch here. That way we just make sure that we have enough tail to tie off at the end.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Do you want one more?
No, that's good.
Alright.
Okay, so we also did kind of go, I don't know, well, you'll see it probably when we get if a little closer, but we started off pretty close with the edges, and then we kind of went wider because we were like,
this is taking too damn long.
it's, yeah, A, it was taking too long, and B, also was kind of like one of those, we don't need it tight the entire way, because, you know, as long as the edges are good, we should be fine.
Alright, so you pull back the awl a little bit more, so you get a longer bit of a tail, you cut it off, and then you can tie it.
Also, if you start hearing thunder, it looks like we're getting a thunderstorm, so thank God we don't have to do anything outside today.
And also pray that this rain is less humid.
Yeah.
How dare you steal my Coca-Cola? How dare you? Now, I originally was joking with James. I wanted to put a little bow at the end, but he wants to have a manly case, so I'll just do a knot. I like to triple knot everything because I'm weird. I'm willing to admit that.
So just snip off the ends, and there you go. Have a nice little seam. You can cut off the edges that we have here, because we did, again, cut the fabric a little longer than we needed to.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is at, like, from there to there.
It's about 18 inches.
Yep.
Which is what we were figuring out anyway.
Exactly. I know we originally said 19 by 18, but we were giving ourselves a lot of leeway.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next step...
I'm going to start off with the oil on the end, because that's going to need probably one of the bigger pockets. Then we'll do, we'll say the pick, knife. We'll do these in the middle,
Okay.
which are the lock picks, the hook, and then lastly
String.
the rope tuck. And again, a little bigger pocket for the end. This way it fits everything in there.
So, with this one, because this one we need kind of tight, right? That one might cause some issues.
I think we should have sewed it and then trim the edges.
Probably. Oh well. You really want it on the end? There.
Here, we'll switch these.
No, you can leave it there if you want. I was just joking with you. Alright, so... Do you have pins?
Yes, I do.
Pins! Another wonderful sewing tool, which you will also see in a future boot video if my computer will actually frickin' function. So we're just going to... Alright. So, now that we have kind of a good idea, we're going to do the practice wrap.
Works.
Oh wait, actually, let's try that again with this folded over. Yay, now for the extra fun and hard part, the sewing. James's favorite part, because he has to use all of his hand strength to keep the freaking keep the material nice and tight.
Remember, go to 26 Forge Works to get your own toolkit, and Sam does make his own. Really wishing I had thought of that now. Oh well.
You wanted to do this yourself.
I did.
Well,
I did.
Yourself.
Yes. I wanted at least one video game prop build
That you can call your own.
and this is going to be the first. And at the end of this video, I may just show you an upcoming project for an upcoming project. Don't worry.
That made no sense.
No.
Is it a part of a whole?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Don't worry. It'll make sense at the end.
I was like, you're
It's
going
okay.
to show us a future part 4.
It's okay. I like to confuse my enemies.
But we're not your enemies. We're your friends.
I also like to confuse my friends too. Why not? If you can't confuse your friends, who can you confuse?
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Alright, so I'm also going to take the chalk just to mark this up, just in case. Alright, which one do you want to do first?
Start with this pain in the ass here.
Alright. Don't prick yourself. That needle's in the back. Ooh.
What?
How do I do this around the pin? I don't want to drive all the way back here again, like this week.
Alright, well, let's get to it.
Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. Where are we going?
Stupid question.
Yeah,
Can you use one of these holes as a pilot?
that's what I was thinking of doing. I was going to do the initial puncture. Okay, yeah. Alright. So same as before. I can have a sitting
I
hand
would
for
go
this.
above.
It, yeah.
Yeah, because the other one's like really close to the edge.
Yeah. Of glory. Alright. So you're gonna punch it. And then release the tail. Ah, should I have done this the other way? Nah, this should be fine. It's just the knot will be out here on this side.
Maybe we should do it the other way.
Alright, the other way it is. It's a big hole, I'll just go back through it. So when you're doing this and you want to do the knot just on one side rather than over an edge like I did over here, make sure you are cutting the string that is in the groove on the awl or that's coming out of the bottom, and knot is what's attached to the rest of this. Otherwise it'll scrunch it up. So you want to cut on the other side, that way you don't have to restring it later. Pull that out.
Is that gonna be enough to tie it off?
Yeah. Well, we kind of have to at this point. No! Oh well. I'll just restring it. And now, what I'll do is take this and tie it around. Now, thankfully, I have teeny tiny fingers, so I don't need that much extra string to do the tie off.
Yeah, my meatballs wouldn't be able to do this properly.
And cut off the excess.
There we go.
We got our first one done.
Yay. Okay, so we'll most probably...
You probably guys can't see that really well.
But what we'll do is most probably skip to the end here and show you what it's going to look like when that's done and before we add on the strip for the tie.
Alright. Alright, ladies and gents. So, we have finished sewing along those lines that we had pinned and chalked, and everything fits really well. I'm really proud of it.
Yes,
So,
I am quite proud of it too. I put a lot of hard work into this.
He did actually. He held the fabric very nice and tight, so I can do my beautiful stitching work. So right now, because when you flap this over and try to roll it, it gets this little bubble. So I'm going to kind of cut it a little bit on an angle, so it's kind of like the bottom part of a triangle. That will just roll over a little bit more nicely.
And then the last thing we just got to do is sew on the little tie strip, and this project is done. So
fast.
Yeah.
Well, took us 2 hours.
For one of our projects, this is still pretty fast.
It is great progress on our part.
Yes, we're getting there.
So you can either put it here, because this will always be the end. You don't have to worry about it, or you can have it along the spine, so you know this is where you...
We'll put it at the end, because this way we know where how to fold it.
Like, no matter what?
Yeah.
Alright. So, let's make a little mark. Even though we really don't have to, but because I want to. Oh, also... Now, this is some of the cut fabric we had from before. Oh, wouldn't you just do it on the first shot and it's so perfectly even? I'm just that good. So it'll be right there.
Okay.
This is the thing with chalk, is you don't want it to permanently leave a mark, but you still want to be able to see what the hell you're doing.
Good philosophy.
So, this worked out so well in my head.
Mine too. Well, I've actually had this discussion with Kalani before, where I come up with really, really cool and intricate ideas, but then I completely lose on how to actually make them.
Okay, alright, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Yes, this is mainly just me just kind of figuring it out, but it's this same process, just getting a little creative with it. Do with it what you will. Make it more simple would be my suggestion, but clearly we don't do simple on this channel. And
Nope,
I need
never
a
have,
pen.
never will.
Aw. Oh, I should have made it a little bit more spread out, but it is an axe. It's just a teeny tiny axe.
That's fine. Alright, so let's put the last tool back in there.
So much wax built up at the base of this thing.
Let's see if that goes in there.
Oh, damn. I broke a nail. Where'd I put that pin? There it is. Thank you.
Alright, now I have to figure out how to fold it properly.
It's on the second roll. That's the you gotta give it slack.
Aha.
We did it! Going seamless. I keep forgetting the mic is right there, so it's probably booming when you do the
might be.
audio later.
We have a prop. Now, let's go to our normal view for the finale. Okay, so the tool roll is all done, and I have to say I am as pleased as punch with it.
I'm so glad.
So thank you, Arlene, for all this hard work.
You're
And
very welcome. My hand is like dead.
that-
But both of our hands are dead.
Yeah.
But still.
but I gotta
Totally
say,
worth it.
it really did come out like beautifully. This is exactly what I was hoping for, and you can see here all the lock stitching. I know the thread we used was much lighter than the actual leather is, but I didn't want to spend another $15 on thread
Just to make it darker.
just to make it darker.
If you really want to, you could get like, I don't want to say paint, but
I can get like a marker or something like that.
yeah.
And then the little tie off here is just, it's honestly, it's perfect. It really is. I am glad this was like the first full out build we've actually done for the channel.
I'm so glad you liked
So-
it. Yay.
Oh, I said while we were building this, there was going to be a bit of a
That's
surprise.
right, you did, and you confused me. Please
Yes.
share with the
So-
entire class.
So, if you saw my live stream, if you didn't, go check it out. It was pretty cool. But two, if you have not seen it yet, you may have missed out on this little gem that I picked up at Toys R Us before they closed. Rest in peace, Jeffrey. What is in this box, you may say? Well, one of my last official purchases at Toys R Us was this light rifle, which
It's so pretty.
is pretty. Ignore that. But if you look at the design of this, and Arlene, you should know what this reminds you of from a certain game that I am
I'm
utterly
bad with the names.
that I'm utterly obsessed with.
I'm bad with the
Okay, so
I'm really like I'm just like, ooh, this one. I don't pay attention to the. I know I should.
okay,
It's been a while.
so for the utterly confused,
Sorry, I failed you as a nerd.
I saw this, and the immediate thing I thought of was, ooh, that looks like a scout rifle from Destiny. So, come time for the Hunter build, I will not be rocking my Night Raven as I originally anticipated. Oh, no. This is going to be my Hunter's scout rifle of choice. So, this is going to be the prop build for the Destiny Hunter, which will be one of 2 cosplays we are going to be working on over the next few months.
After Starfire.
After Starfire is fully completed. So the next 2 things we are going to be working on is obviously my Hunter. And then, do you want to say what you're going to be doing next?
So, I'm so excited for this. I will be Honey Lemon from Big Hero 6.
She's been so giddy about that. God darn that stupid battery!
I already have the glasses. I'm so excited because obviously she has kind of her streetwear and then her battle gear. So streetwear is super simple, and I already got the glasses for it, the prescription, so I'll actually be able to see while I'm walking around the con. This is what I'm most excited about because I can't do contacts. Just can't do it. When I do Starfire, I will be blind. So yeah, but when I'm doing Honey Lemon, I'll actually be able to see, and then when we do her battle gear, it's just, it's gonna be so good.
I'm actually looking forward to making the helmet.
And every time I tell someone, I'm gonna do Honey Lemon, oh my god, that's you.
Thank you everyone for joining us for this prop build and pseudo announcement video. Yay. So, thank you everyone for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, throw us a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the tool roll.
And check out Sam's.
Yes, and don't forget to go check out 26 Forge Works and check out all of Sam's stuff. He's, for everything that being handmade and everything, I feel it is truly reasonably priced. So, it's definitely going to be worth the money. Because he puts time, effort, and caring into all of the things that he builds. You can see in the tool set, which is not very expensive. So, definitely go check him out. Again, 26 Forge Works, link in the description for not only the tool set, but his site in the description below. And don't forget to click that little bell icon. Otherwise, YouTube may not tell you when we're doing our silliness here.
Yeah.
So, again, thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Later.